Here's today's story. Let me know in the comments. Who do you think was wrong? My son John is 15. He and his friends are really into the backrooms. If you're not a teenager and you don't know what that is, it's like spooky YouTube videos based on liminal pictures or something. A movie is coming out. The day the tickets went on sale, my son immediately bought a bunch for him and his friend group. He obviously told me about it because A, he is excited, and B, he will need a ride, LOL. But other than that, he bought the tickets with his own money and is planning it himself. Recently, I was stopped after school by the mother of one of the friends, another 15-IO boy we will call Bob. I don't know Bob or his parents that well. Bob seems lovely whenever I have interacted with him, and the few interactions I have had with him, Mom, have been odd. This was no exception. She told me that the reason Bob had not RSVP'd yet, I didn't even know this LOL, is because she wanted to know more about the movie. Personally, I would have Googled, but I told her what I knew, that I understood it to be kind of thriller, spooky, not like a slasher movie or anything. She then tells me that Bob has never seen a horror movie before, and she is unsure if she wants to send him. Okay. Then she asks about what time the movie is, when to get there, etc. I told her honestly I don't know off the top of my head. She will have to ask John. He is the one planning it. I feel like she was looking at me like I had 4 heads, but maybe I was imagining. Then, she told me a story about how she was scared by a horror movie as a kid, and still has lingering issues about it. I wasn't sure what to say. She concludes by telling me she still needs to think about it, which is fine, but then says, if she does let Bob go, her husband will go too and sit in the row behind the boys. I kind of nodded along because I needed to leave, but I have not been able to bring myself to tell my son this information, and I am realizing it's because it's weird. I feel like it's weird for an adult to sit behind a bunch of high school kids at a movie. My son paid like $80 for these tickets, which is a lot in kid money, and while he and his friends are all really good kids, I'm sure they want to be able to yell, "Oh shit," when a monster jumps out, or whatever else 15 yo boys say when their parents aren't around. Would I be the a-hole if I reached out to this mom and told her I wasn't comfortable with that arrangement? I will feel bad if that means Bob can't go, but that's weird, right? Eat it. Comically, I had no idea this movie was rated R. The videos my son showed me were pretty tame. Maybe the movie is different, or maybe I have no idea how ratings work. So thanks for the intel. And in that case, Bob's dad going saves me from having to go. Das ist so, es. Update. I will happily accept the a-hole status for not knowing the movie was R, and also for inadvertently implying that Bob's dad is creepy. Though I certainly didn't mean to, I've never even met him. When I said I thought it was weird, I was thinking of it as a person who used to be a teenager, and who wouldn't want adults lingering over me. Not because I wanted to get into trouble, but, autonomy and all that. Those of you who said I should have just talked to my kid first instead of assuming were right. I know Reddit is known for extremes. And some of you really gathered from this post that my kid lives in a shed out back, and we haven't talked in months. For the more level-headed out there, I will say that there is actually a magical /third/ way to parent, outside of helicopter parenting, and being a cool hands-off parent. It's called giving your child gradual increases in autonomy and responsibility, especially in low-stakes environments like a movie theater. And it's exactly why my son is such a mature, level-headed kid who I know I can trust. I am a high school teacher, and I see a lot of kids my son's age and older who aren't able to take responsibility for anything, handle anything on their own, without parents stepping in. It worries me about their future. So anyway, that's my soapbox. But I will for sure not be saying anything about Bob's dad going besides thank you.